In the last episode, as the group were leaving the tavern, Ysabelle was greeted by Brittany, a red tiefling who happens to be her performance troop leader. After a brief conversation with the group, the tiefling points them towards the now ex-captain of the Gold Cloaks. But, however, Brittany asks in return from Ysabelle to help retrieve a magical item because she's been missing for the past year. So the group then begin to make their way to the Gold Cloaks headquarters in the morning, where they discovered the captain they had been dealing with had been relieved of his duties for corrupt practices, but had to deal with an even more corrupt replacement. And after getting nowhere with him, the group decided to take things into their own hands, and literally his own hands, force this new captain to retrieve Eryelle's staff and Brittany's magical item. After successfully retrieving both items, the group meet with Brittany to return her boots of speed, which somehow Ysabelle managed to convince him to keep for herself.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least until they meet again in Valladine.
We will see.
Well, before they set on their way to Humestead, however, Brittany passes on some information to the group, telling them that if Fafnyr wishes to know more about the Wings of Auvrelan, and their so-called crusade, that they should make a visit to the Temple of Bahamut in Humestead. So, we pick off from last week's game. There was... I just wanted to clear up. Did you guys get horses? No.
No, we didn't.
So you guys decided to walk by foot.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys walk on foot. It's going to take you the better of 2.5 days. Is there anything you guys want to do in between those 2.5 days?
I will disguise our chest. That I still don't know what it looks like, but I'm gonna disguise it to make it look like a regular chest as much as possible with my disguise kit.
Okay. I'd say that using a disguise kit, you're proficient in that?
Yes.
Let's give it 2 days to complete.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Fafnyr, is there anything you want to do in between?
Just rearranging my spells, but that's it.
Okay. And Eryelle, just for everyone's information, the dog has grown slightly bigger now. It has grown into almost a teenage dog, wolf. And it's gained 5 additional hit points. 6 additional hit points.
Yeah. What moves can it learn?
Fetch.
Wagtail.
Roll. Like any. Let me know what kind of moves you want it to learn.
Yeah.
Probably not magical because it's just a normal wolf.
Yeah.
For now.
Does it have pounce? Bites, is it?
Yeah. Pounce can be an attack.
Yeah. I'd like it
Like a
to
range
learn.
attack.
Yeah. I'd like it to learn pounce.
Okay. So a range attack from at this point 10-foot cube. So basically attacking a creek.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Okay, so it should be easy enough. You need to roll a animal handlings check. And
13.
13. Yeah, so that's the first save. You'll need to do it another 6 days
Okay.
before it can fully land.
Okay.
Okay, so on the road, we are in south of Brooklyn now, and we're heading down south to Humestead.
Yeah.
There's a very large road that follows it. This road is very utilized by the southern province. Places like Yevon and such below there, they travel upwards to Valladine to do their trades. At the same time, the road has been developed to almost cobblestone-like, but not all the way cobblestone. So you see a few passersby with their horse-drawn carriages and mules and merchants here and there. And at the same time, as you're drawing closer to the settlement, which is over some more grassland hills, you kind of get this strong gust of wind. This is the better part of the second day of your travel. You suddenly, Eryelle has the feeling that rain is coming towards them.
Is it morning?
This is in the afternoon.
Okay.
In the afternoon.
Well, this looks like a sunny day.
I don't
Shall we
think
keep
so.
going?
I think it's gonna rain tonight.
What are you talking about? The sky is clear. Look!
Yeah. Clear sky means evaporation, and then
And suddenly, the rain does start to pour down a little bit.
Uh-oh.
With no shelter in sight, you see most of the horse-drawn carriages pulling over to the side and just stopping for the evening. Some of the merchants that begin to take some coverings that just to keep the covering of the horses and the mules a little bit safe for now, because it doesn't seem like there's any settlements for miles.
How many of them are there?
At this point, within about 30 feet of you guys, 30 feet radius, you see about 3 or 4 of them.
Oh, are they all men?
Make perception check. Yeah.
12 for me.
12.
19.
You can't. Both of you can't really tell because they're all just started wearing the cloaks and everything.
Okay.
But you do notice that they're all mostly male
Yeah.
from the size of them.
What are they doing?
Well, at this point now, they're just trying to rein their horses, and they're trying to rush back into the carriages so that they can wait out this rain.
Rush to the carriages. Under the carriage?
Inside the carriage.
Oh.
Carriages have a canopy top.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to be in this rain, and I just head towards that carriage caravan
Okay. So,
briskly.
okay. So you arrive at this one particular one. It's pretty rickety.
It's heavy. The rain.
Light rain.
Oh, light rain.
Just light, but
Okay,
a bit of
no
bits
shelter.
of thunderstorm here and there.
Okay. What do I see? A rickety.
It's a rickety old one. It's being drawn out by a mule, and at the same time, the owner has
Can I see
withdrawn inside the.
Can I see inside? Or is this too close?
It's just canvas, but you can pull it open.
Hello, excuse me. Hello, getting drenched out here.
Just a minute. And he pulls out, and you kind of see this man in his mid-30s with fuzzy brown beard and just shaggy brown hair. Can I help you?
Well, I look inside. What do I see inside?
You can see a lot of crates. Nothing really.
Is there enough space for us to enter?
Yeah, probably enough for 4 or 5 people.
Well, hello, sir. Is it alright if we seek some shelter under this very nice caravan that you have here?
We?
Yes.
And
I promise we won't take much space.
he looks at Fafnyr and Eryelle and her dog. Make a persuasion roll.
Persuasion. Oh. 19.
Okay. Sure. Come on in. Yeah, you're getting. He just takes like another cloak.
Okay.
You mind drying yourself off before you get in? It's pretty fragile stuff in here.
That's no problem, sir. And I, what can I do? Are we drenched?
Anything you guys are doing?
I'll dry the dog.
Okay. All right.
I just had in the caravan.
Dripping wet.
Yeah,
dripping wet.
with dripping wet.
Yeah.
But please.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe make yourself comfortable in that corner over here.
Thank you.
Well, I can't really do anything, but I fake, just drying myself up. But I do warm myself up with precipitation. But that's it.
Oh, okay.
And I enter.
Oh, so what brings the three of you and dog to these parts of Humestead?
We're in Humestead already?
Not really. I mean, it's about a few miles from here. We're almost there.
Oh, thank God. We've been walking for 2 days straight, and there's nothing here to see, honestly.
You guys have never heard of horses?
What?
Never heard of horses?
We thought it would be no problem to have a walk.
Excuse me, would you mind putting that thing down?
What is he pointing at?
It's pointing at your stone chest.
Oh. Yeah, excuse me. Yes.
Boom! It kind of moves the character. Okay. No damage. Okay.
Who else is in here?
No one else.
Just
Oh.
Just him. Let me just grab something for you guys to drink. You guys want anything to drink? Water or?
Just water is fine for me.
If it's not too much trouble for you.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We have plenty of rations today.
All right. Well, speaking of rations, Fafnyr, don't we have some of those beef jerky left? We might.
Of
for
course.
this nice.
Would you care for some jerky?
Oh, sure.
And what is your name, sir?
It's Ben.
Ben. Okay.
Ben.
And what? You've asked us who we are. Why are you going to Humestead?
Oh, I'm heading away from Humestead. I'm just heading up to Valadari for a few days. Got a bit of merchant business there, and as you do as a merchant.
Which parts of Valadar are you going to?
Oh, everywhere.
Oh.
Just some low-level dealing. I'm just a normal merchant. I deal in fine jewelry, but I have some potions. If you guys are interested.
Ooh.
Ooh. Do
Please
tell.
show us your inventory.
Okay, sure.
Oh my.
We mostly specialize in status. Okay. He mostly specializes in status-giving potions.
Right.
But particularly his specialty here is the potion of heroism.
Oh.
And he kind of brings out this bottle, right? That's like a green, very nuclear green kind of liquid. And it's almost
Very
always. Oh, sorry, it's not green. It's blue. It's like very nuclear blue, and it's always kind of like boiling. It doesn't look hot, but it's bubbling.
Oh.
And you just, well, this is one of my top sellers. And adventurers like you always seem to buy these.
And what is that? What does it do?
It's actually, I think it's bottled courage.
Oh.
else do you have? That looks. That
Are,
looks
are you
unsafe.
interested in fine jewelry? Because,
Jewelry,
I mean,
you say?
I do a lot of dealings with the gnomes and dwarves down south, and we have
Lots of silver.
plenty of jewelry. Any particular rocks that you're looking for?
Well, I've always been a fan of.
Perhaps a diamond would be
Oh my
something
goodness.
that you'd be interested in.
I'm always interested in beauty, but may I see what you have first?
Sure.
I need to see its authenticity.
Okay,
Say.
Authenticity, she
Give me a
says.
moment.
She doesn't even have enough gold to buy a horse.
Shut up!
Give me a moment. I'll need to look through these boxes. So he kind of just starts rummaging.
Uh-huh.
Just give me a few minutes. In the meantime, he does have a few other potions that he starts taking out. Normal potion of healing, and there's a potion of climbing, and there's a potion of resistance. It gives you resistance to attacks of your choice. I kind of takes out just like this, the clearest cut of diamond that you could probably possibly imagine. This is my creme de la creme. It's a
Creme de la creme.
it's a Lestat term. It's almost like the size of a fist. And it's really well cut, and it seems to be like his most prized possession. I got this from down south. Was this interesting?
Wait, what is it exactly?
It's just a regular diamond.
Diamond. That big?
Yeah.
The size of my head?
The size, not your head, but the size of a fist. My fist.
Okay.
I do have some amethysts, or I do have a lot of some assortments.
You do, yes you do. My, how have you managed to stay safe traveling alone in these parts?
Oh, lucky, I guess.
Gosh. I just eyeing the I know I can't get those. What about you two? Maybe you guys want to buy something?
You're a strapping dragon. Probably need some. I do have a few magical items that could be useful. I mean, I do deal in those, but I don't have a lot.
Well, please show us what you have.
Maybe perhaps some shields.
Ah, yes.
Shields?
Fafnyr is looking for a magic shield.
It's been on and on and on about those shields.
Shields. I need to take a look in the just over there. Can you move just a little bit?
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay.
It's actually on that box you're sitting on. So you just kind of like takes off.
Fafnyr didn't realize that.
Yes, it's wood. Kind of just takes out this really tiny, almost hexagon-like shield. It's made out, probably made out of bronze. It's just a regular battle shield if you're looking to hold on to one of these. Nothing magical, just
Well, perhaps we could trade with my shield, and I can add a bit of coin to it, if you don't mind.
What kind of shield
what
do
kind
you
of
have?
shield do you have?
Fafnyr is just, well, he has it's an iron shield, but
Oh,
it's nothing much.
Iron is higher than bronze.
iron might be stronger than that, but let me take a look. What's the stats on it?
Nothing much.
It's in armor.
It's just a +2
+2.
Yeah.
for AC.
It's 145. Hey, wait.
No,
it's
I-
just one shield.
I'm sorry, This is much better quality than what I have. Perhaps I can interest you in some armor.
What type of armor do you have? Ben.
Hmm,
It's just
some leather armor, but perhaps he notices your current armor. It has the insignia of Bahamut.
yeah.
It has the insignia of Bahamut, and he kind of thinks for a while.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Miss, could you perhaps take that box behind you over there? Is that box over there?
Oh. What box is it?
It's just like a really tall box that's like just sitting in the corner. That's right next to you.
Oh, okay. You want me to pick this up? Or what?
It's not too much trouble.
And then I try to do that. Is it heavy?
No.
Okay. Okay, so I just ring it.
So you just unlock it for me. It's actually not such a heavy box. As a matter of fact, as he kind of just opens it up, it's a little nailed down because it seems to be fresh.
Mm-hmm.
This is an elven armor. They have access to this sort of material. No other race is allowed to touch it, actually. But have you heard of mithril?
Mithril. Ah, yes. It's a
Oh.
very strong material.
Yes. So
Fafnyr has
he
never
just
seen one though.
kind of takes this one out. It's kind of like a silvery-ish, almost bluish kind of like metal. This is a mithril armor. It's light. It's very flexible. And as a matter of fact, you can wear this under normal clothes because it's very, very. It starts like flexing.
Mithril.
Is it a light armor? Medium? Heavy?
It has the same properties as medium armor.
Well, perhaps my friends would be interested in this armor.
Medium. Isn't it for you?
Fafnyr is more of a heavy armor person. But
It's medium and heavy, sorry.
well, then that changes everything.
Indecisive Capricorn.
While he's deciding, I'm looking at the jewels.
Yeah.
Ooh, mithril. Must be very
Just
expensive.
trying to check which one has some,
Um,
if any of them are imbued with magic.
make an investigation check. Alright, if you're trying to check if it's magical.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll kind of check.
Should I reroll that?
Sure.
Good. That's a 20.
Wait. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah? What did you say?
Huh? Oh no.
Anyone?
No. It's the right one.
Okay, so out of the jewels that you notice, there's about 7 different kinds of it. Some of them,
How has he not been looted? Wow. Okay.
yeah, it's almost like
Lucky
a
bastard.
tiny box full of it, like very very small particular jewels. This particular one has diamonds, amethysts, opals, different varying colors, but nothing that is magical.
So they're all just for aesthetic purposes or
However.
monetary. Okay.
you do see, as you kind of try to, if you can, are you gonna, did you dig deep in it?
Sure.
Or did you just take a visual look at it?
Well, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to touch them. Is it in a box?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a box of this size.
Uh-huh.
And it's only about, like, 12 inches by 2 inches. It's about a foot long.
And he's leaving me with it.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to be like really interested in selling this armor
Okay.
to
Well,
Fafnyr.
Yeah, if because I thought it was like in a casing, but it's not. Then yes, I will dig through
It's
it.
almost like a crate, like
Yeah.
it's just open.
Digging through the gems.
Okay. As you kind of go deeper, you kind of notice this very small instrument. Kind of looks like an ocarina. It appears to be carved from some sort of yellow stone. And that seems archaic.
Okay. So I pull it out
Okay.
and just observe it, just looking at it.
Okay. So,
It's an ocarina.
Right. It's a flute thing.
Like that fruit thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
There you go.
this is really nice, but I don't think Fafnir has the coin for it. How much would it be?
300 gold.
Hmm.
It would be a nice start.
Not even rich.
Mr. Ben,
Yes. Please, just Ben.
all right, Ben. This instrument intrigues me. Where did you
Oh.
find this?
Didn't know that was in there. It's a trinket someone probably traded with me a few years back.
Oh. Is
I
it?
mean, if you're interested in it, I can probably sell that to you.
Oh wow. Doesn't you don't seem to have any particular attachment to this item? Maybe you can just give this to me free.
I'm sorry, dear. That's not how merchants work. I'm sure we can come up with some sort of trade, or
Okay. First of all, how much do you want this for?
can I have a look at that?
And I just just hold it and just push it to his face. Keep-
Sorry, he doesn't have glasses, but.
Okay.
I'd say from the stone alone,
That looks like trash.
What would you know?
500
What
gold.
have you been doing, by the way? 500? What are you talking about?
It's the finest amber. Look at this quality. It's the clarity. It's incredible. And this craftsmanship. I'm not a musician per se. But, okay. 400 gold.
400? I think you're joking. You don't even know what this is.
The persuasion one. Kind of looks at it and like,
Perhaps Fafnir is in the wrong crowd.
That's a 22. No, 23. It's nothing to you. It's it's actually fake. It's just it shouldn't have belonged in that gem box. I'm taking it out for you just so you know.
well, it is made of amber though.
You might be right about that, but it's not as expensive as you would think. Honestly.
350 gold.
Oh god. And I just look at Fafnir. Alright, how much is that one? How much is that suit for him?
Oh, how much is it? 300.
300.
300 gold. Yeah. 300 gold.
Well, Fafnir could sell off his chainmail.
Oh.
Fafnyr is gonna be punk as broke.
Hold on. To be honest, we are just a traveling adventure. We're not very rich people. Maybe perhaps we can do something for you. That you know. I don't know. Do you want anything, Eryelle? He seems to have many things. And many problems, I suspect.
Well, not in particular. I mean, as you can see, I'm doing very well for myself.
Yes, but you are quite dodgy, sir. I'm sorry.
This caravan seems a bit creaky.
What are you implying?
Well, why would such a person like you who sells mithril armor and more than 7 kinds of
Gems,
wares,
yes.
gems, travel in such
By yourself. I know you're lucky, but nobody's this lucky. Where actually did you get all of these items from?
Fafnyr has no idea where this is going. You guys just go ahead.
Which questions you guys want?
I guess we're both trying to intimidate him.
Okay.
I'm just genuinely like suspicious.
Yeah.
You're probably.
I'm trying to get something out of this, but
But
because
Fafnyr wants to get the mithril out.
yes, and you'll get it, but
You're intimidating him, both of you?
yeah. Well, first I'll incite him, and then
Okay.
I'm just curious. Like, is he
should have incited him.
like
In disguise? Or...
an
Okay, so-
innocent merchant, or does he deal with black market?
Would you incite that then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Inside would be 18.
He's not shady, but the way he does things does seem careless.
Yeah.
But he, to answer your previous question before that, well, it hasn't gotten me robbed.
Oh.
Nobody suspects old rickety old carriage.
Makes sense.
See.
I intimidated him for 22.
22.
Yeah.
How did you intimidate me?
I
Such a weird bunch.
I've seen nobody travels alone by themselves in the roads with all these splendid merchandise, and I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way. I think you might have stole he might have stolen these items or something.
I've been doing this for over 14 years. I assure you, all of these items are legitimate.
And where might I ask you find these items?
All around. I really don't know what to say. 325 gold. It's probably my final offer. I'm sorry if we can't do business, but I mean, all 4 of you are, including the dog, welcome to stay here.
Yes.
Let me think about this. So I wanna try out the ocarina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you proficient?
In an ocarina.
No, but I wanna know what it does. He doesn't know what it does.
You can play into it, but you may need to do a performance check.
Excuse me.
Really good. hope it stays like this all the way tonight. 24.
24.
Yeah.
As you kind of just start blowing into the ocarina, it's very well done. As a matter of fact, the sound feels so good that your heart starts to flutter.
Just my heart?
Yeah, and you kind of get inspired.
Oh. Am I inspired now?
Yep. You roll 1d4
So I get a d4.
Yeah.
Okay. For the next.
for your next
The whole day. Next month.
until you take your rest.
Ooh. D4. This item is too good to miss.
Yes. Fafnyr is willing to trade off my armor and a bunch of equipment. Would that be okay for you, Ben?
I mean, sure.
Then, how much do you think that this chainmail would cost? Make.
Fafnyr!
Just
My
takes off his
goodness.
clothes and
Doesn't give a shit.
okay, and just picks it up and just pretty weighty, especially for a big guy. And, oh, a new one would probably cost about 70 gold.
Cool. Then,
Maybe 30 gold.
3-0.
3-0.
Hmm.
No.
What about this?
So I'm seeing Fafnir just taking off almost everything that he owns.
Eryelle, in this
Yeah,
exchange,
yeah.
is there anything in
What are you
particular
doing?
you want to do again?
No, I'm just enjoying the scene.
What about Ghost? What is he doing?
Yeah.
I think Ghost is warming himself up.
Just
I
looking
think
outside.
he's just kind of like curled up in a corner,
Yeah.
just outside, just almost outside of the exit.
Okay.
Yeah, looking at the rain.
Hmm.
Fafnir, what are you doing?
Well, Fafnir is trying to sell off
By
Ysabelle.
showing him your assets?
It's amazing how far you both can go
Was
just for commodities.
I ignore them and perhaps
oh okay then
Perhaps-
sir
for 40 or 50 gold. I mean, it has served Fafnir very well, and as you can see, Fafnir is still here with it.
But there are some chain links that are just a little bit broken here and there.
Perhaps.
If it was brand new, I'd probably give you full price.
35 gold.
I hold what's his name? Yeah, you do that first.
16.
Okay. 35 gold, sure.
What else do Fafnir
Would
have?
you like to take off more things?
What
No.
what does he look like now?
Void cloth? I don't
Half
know.
naked with just his pants now. Pretty much all of his weapons and armor are just on the floor, like well placed.
Okay.
I'm just taking a look. Sorry, not I.
Si Ben.
Ben's just taking a look at it.
My goodness, and I just come up behind him like
So 35.
look give him an up and down. just
Scales everywhere.
Ben.
Yes.
I don't think this is a very nice way to do business. I have a proposal to make, which might benefit the both of us.
Okay.
How about we what do you call this? How about you put this on our tab? I promise we won't run away. But what we'll do for you is that we will advertise your
As you were talking,
yeah.
couldn't help but look at your fresh new boots.
Okay. Well, I take that as a compliment. Yes, they're very nice.
Yes,
As I was saying-
have noticed your boots.
As I was saying, we can advertise, and you will get more customers coming your way. I promise you. I am actually a very famous performer.
Would you like to say your name?
Yes, my name is Ysabelle Ahmed.
You
You
at the back. Just copy what she said. Finding it.
I I am the amazing lyreist, and I'm a very good instrumentalist. We came from the if you've heard the flying shits. We go around town and
Flying shits.
yes,
That's Brittany's band.
Yes.
yes. Brittany's very famous, and I'm her underling.
Oh, did she send you to me?
Not exactly. I didn't know you two know each other, but see, I'm famous.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, Brittany's is actually a good customer. I'm sure we can come up with something.
Exactly. And I don't appreciate you trying to. Well, maybe not you trying to, but my friend here seems to be very desperate to. I mean, look at it.
Rummaging through my stuff with the soul. Perhaps this first level.
He's very
That's
new.
cool.
He's very new around here, and I don't think he'll do very long without any armor on his
Back.
you wears.
I mean, okay. Persuasion.
Oh my god.
That's very good.
Oh shit.
Advantage.
No, there's no one helping me because you're not helping me. You're just minding.
You just.
So that's 10 plus. I'm using my inspiration. It's a 14.
14.
Yeah.
It's just not the way I can do business. I'm sorry. I mean, 250 gold.
Yeah. What about this spell scroll? I mean, it is pristine. It's never been used. How much would this cost?
Spell scroll.
Yeah.
Uh,
You said 50, but
any particular spell?
no,
No.
No, you
not
just
yet.
spent
It's empty.
levels.
So it just takes a look at it. It's a first level spell.
Yes. 250. Yeah. I mean,
Oh, I've learned this one. Oh, okay.
Mm.
50 gold.
50. So that's
That's
I'm like looking
85.
at what else you got.
What about this silver claw? I mean, it is has a bit of wear.
Is that real silver?
Oh,
So kind of
it
things.
was given to Fafnyr by a merchant
Oh,
as a token of helping him.
Her.
Her? Him.
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 oh.
Who?
Okay.
Perhaps you know that person. I forgot his name. The guy,
Who gave them the silver claw?
oh, you Giles?
Oh, Giles.
Yeah.
What's he doing giving you those items?
well,
Can I have a look again? Just take a look again. You kind of notices the burn marks on bits of the silver. This is a telling sign of when it's impacted some wraiths or some magical creatures that are sensitive to silver.
Yeah.
Bit of wear. Kind of weighs it. Any particular weight? No.
no.
I'll say it's about 80 ounces. Not a lot. Probably 2 silver pieces.
That is fine.
I would recommend you keep it.
Exactly.
Fafnir will hold on to that.
So, okay. Alright.
Let me help you with this, Fafnir. Hold on, Ben. And I look at all of his items on the floor, and I try to mend whatever that is cracked or as much as possible to make it look as brand new as possible. It takes 1 minute to cast for every, and we have all day in this caravan.
Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of start to realize that the rain has almost died down.
Okay.
Um,
I'll the most
okay.
the most obvious.
So with that gold dust effect that your wand gives off,
Mhm.
it kind of just everything that's on the table kind of just mends itself, so it's back to regular effects for most of them, and almost looking
As much as
brand new.
possible,
Almost.
yeah.
If it wasn't for a bit of dirt here and there.
Yeah. Is it the chainmail?
What? Your
I've already taken the chain.
Oh, it's
I will take the chain.
Yeah.
well,
That's
the
fine.
money hasn't been given yet,
Not
right?
yet, not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, now that his items are better, I'm sure it can cost to a higher amount, right? Right, Fafnir?
Sounds fair.
Yes. So maybe some markup on that
Maybe
prices.
70.
Fafnir is fine with 50.
Great.
No way! 100. Right, Fafnir? At least 100.
Well,
Come on, you want?
Fafnir is no liar, but 70 seems like a very
No.
good deal.
100.
For a chainmail.
And all of these, and all of the
Well, there's the spell scroll.
yes.
So that's 120.
And what are you keeping and what are you not keeping?
I'm selling off the chainmail, the spell scroll.
But how sure are you want this chainmail?
Yeah.
Very sure that Fafnir would rather go broke.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen how.
It's mithril. Hmm.
Make.
Would rather
roll.
go. For who?
You. Based on what you just said.
Wouldn't it be advantage?
15.
Because I helped him.
Sure. 15.
Ooh.
25.
Okay. What's your name, Dragon?
Well, it is Fafnir. Hmm.
I haven't heard of you yet. Where will you be heading after Humestead?
Well,
I think we're going to Valadi.
well, for Fafnir, Fafnir wants to visit the Temple of Bahamut.
Oh. Tell you what. 150 gold.
If
And
Ben is alright with that, Fafnir will
you
take it.
can give me 50 more when you see me in Valentine.
What's this about?
I'm just giving him the opportunity to have it now. And just an extra 50 gold when you return.
How may we contact you when we finally reach Valadi?
Oh, you can always contact Brittany.
Well, okay then. Then can I have this ocarina too?
For 300 gold, yes.
Did he say? Oh, he turned it down to 300 now.
He actually turned it down to 250. But now he's at 300 gold.
When did he say 250?
Yeah, just
Earlier.
earlier.
Oh, hold on. 250, right?
Oh, yes. 200.
Oh, this
50.
is-
Okay. Well, I don't have this money now,
So
but I
why
can
don't you
pay you
promise
50
us?
now. Pay you upfront later. We have Brittany. How's that?
How about someone give me, well, Fafnyr here will be trading in some of his islanders. Is there some form of collateral that you can offer me?
How about this?
Those boots look interesting.
No, these are cheap stuff. How about this? And I pull out from my
I
from my
beg to
bag.
differ. Those are boots of speed.
From my bag, I just close his eyes. Close his eyes. And I pull out the royal gown, the one that I got from Iletia's tower.
Oh,
This is my collateral. It's very classic.
he kind of looks at it. How much?
How much for this gown? Well, this is very rare, and I'm putting a lot of trust in you. But if you want it, 500 gold.
Sold!
Right?
500.
So he just kind of just takes out.
It's probably worth
Would you
more.
like to have it in gold, or shall I just pay you in diamonds? Would diamonds be okay? Just kind of just points towards.
Gold.
I look at it again. Actually, it does have a lot of sentimental value to me. You know, I think a 750 would do.
But you just said
I'm
500.
I'm sorry. You know,
Okay. 500 and the ocarina.
well, if you say it that way. Deal.
All right. Brings out his hand and just shakes it.
I
Yeah.
want it to be half gold and half any of your nicest diamonds.
Few the nicest time. Okay.
Wow.
He just kind of takes out his pocketbook.
Fafnir doesn't know what's going on. Fafnir is just here naked.
This is business, Fafnir. And Eryelle, take note. This is how you do it on the streets.
If I wasn't whispering behind your ears, you would have sold it.
Oh gosh. I actually forgot about the ocarina.
We're just having fun.
Okay. Got the ocarina.
An amber ocarina.
Good thing I put that royal gun in here.
Nope. Forgot where it is in the.
What is?
Okay. So he kind of just takes out and I forgot what it's called. Tangerine? No, that's not a word.
Tangerine.
Orange.
Like these orange kind of like gems that are
Oh,
kind of.
ember? No.
Sure. Let's say for now it's amber.
Okay.
They're about the size of a D20.
Ooh.
Very tiny.
So he passes you about 5 of those,
Okay.
along with 2 opals. That'll amount to 750.
Oh,
Sorry, not 750. 500 gold.
Wait, hold on. Can you repeat that?
2 opals and 5 embers.
Opals and 5 embers. Ooh. These
Oh,
are.
did you want half gold?
Yeah, but.
Okay, sorry. So if it's half gold, just 1 opal, 3 embers,
Okay.
and the rest is 250 gold.
Gold pieces.
Interesting.
So, do you still want
Please.
this
Please,
chainmail?
please treasure that. Keep it in a. Keep it
Just
in
kind
a.
of takes it like
box.
delicately, just kind of just rustles off whatever excess of dust that's been gathering up. Just, yes, it's very, very nice.
Thank you. I hope you get cursed by that gown.
Okay, do we have a deal or?
With the chainmail and the spell scroll, Fafnir is more than willing to
That'll be
trade.
about 120 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so add 30 more gold and we have a deal.
So, sold. Fafnyr is okay with that.
Okay. All right.
Minus 30.
This is the best rainy day I've ever had.
Well, it's probably the best rainy day you'll ever have.
That's really nice. Just kind of looks at you. But
I have my
you
days.
drive a hard bargain.
Well.
We'll do well with each other. So
Yes.
there's your amber, so and so. And that's your Mithril.
And like, I. How tall is he? Am I taller than you?
He's about 5'11", 5'10".
That's good.
Oh, he's really
It's like-
tall. And I just
It
look
works
up
like a
to
normal
him.
chain, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's lighter.
I can
So
be
you're
very
stealthy now.
Stealthy.
Nice.
So what do you want to do?
Oh, so what exactly is your real name? I'm sure you have an establishment somewhere. I don't believe that you're just a lonely merchant. Come on. You know Brittany.
Brittany is a nice man.
Oh.
But
So she does have gender.
I was confused as well. A diva, right? No, I have a small establishment in town in Humestead. If you'd ever want to drop by, the wife is handling that.
Oh.
Yes, if you.
And all right. Just
What's-
Ben.
What's the
Oh,
name of your establishment?
That's Mortimer's Merchants and Goods.
Oh my God. Are you the owner?
Yes.
Are you Ben Mortimer?
Yes, I'm Ben Mortimer.
Oh.
I am your favorite fan. Sorry, I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. Your merchandise is so good, and I
I
duped
did
you.
notice the boots of speed that you're carrying, which I sold to Brittany a few weeks ago.
Yes. Well, she doesn't have to know that.
Oh.
Oh, actually, she does know.
Oh.
Well, if you're looking for the Temple of Bahamut,
Yeah.
my shop is straight across from there.
Oh.
Drop on by. Susan will set you up with anything you need.
Oh dear, Susan.
Thank you for that information.
Yes.
And a
Pleasure
pleasure
doing
doing
business
business.
with you, but I have to get on my way now. The rain has stopped, and
We
maybe
might,
we'll see each other soon.
perhaps in Valentine.
We will definitely meet in Valentine.
Before you do that, I'm just gonna hand you my business cards.
Ooh.
Just kind of hands you 3 business cards, the same ones that,
Yeah.
that she got from Brittany.
Brittany?
Yeah. So kind of like ushers you out, pushes you out quickly as possible.
It's great doing business with you.
Yes, and well, did you want something?
Not really.
Oh, I think she does actually. Do you have anything that can make her maybe a bit buffer, give her some more meat? She tends to die quite easily. Oh, wounded, wounded.
I
Didn't.
mean, we do have a few potions that could assist with that, or
Anything that can keep the status permanent.
Status.
I do recommend going to a guild that perhaps is something that you may be able to find there. My specialty is only potions and diamonds. Mostly potions,
Interesting.
but if you'd like, I can make some introductions to you.
Yes, that would help.
Okay. So he kind of just goes back to the. Sorry.
No, nothing.
So he kind of goes back to the back of the carriage and just kind of takes a letter.
Yeah.
It's almost like a template of some sort.
Yeah.
Yes. And kind of just gives it to you. And it kind of reads with the letterhead of Ben Mortimer, guild member, Artisans Guild member. And it's kind of basically a letter of recommendation saying that these are friends of mine. If they need anything, please give them
Yeah. Nice.
So it's basically just write down a letter of recommendation for artist from Ben. Well, I have to leave. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for letting us into this.
Your shelter.
Yes, this lovely caravan of yours, and for indulging us in your very expertly. Your expertise and your this lovely merchandise. Goodbye.
I watch. And you do. So he just kind of like tries to pet him on the head, but starts biting. Starts biting back. Oh!
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. He's still not very smart.
Whoa.
Hold on. Well, anyway, I'll leave now, so he can kind of just gets on his donkey. You know, he's just gonna push the cart. And you see him on your way. Still a bit humid.
Yeah.
The sun is kind of getting out now. And you make your way, your journey forward to Humestead.
Yeah.
That was a good hour.
Just to get some items.
Bargaining.
Yeah, bargaining.
Okay.
Okay.
So, as you continue on foot to the town of Humestead, you happen upon a town can't be missed. It's beautiful, as it is famous. It's surrounded by green hills left and right. It's actually a very holy settlement, littered with temples from many faiths, converging across the continent. Humestead is known as this is Ysabelle, according to her history check. It's known as the first human settlement, where the first few humans were found. From here, innovation, trade began with the assistance of gnomes and dwarves. So this town was built by gnomes, dwarves, and humans alike. At the same time, sorry, what's wrong?
It's still raining.
In fact, it was here that the word artificer was founded. It was the town that had alchemists and basically mages and works masonries tried to work together they started creating through artificer. But however, as time was built on, the Valadian Empire has reduced the influence of dwarves and gnomes. So it's very much under the control of mostly humans, some elves, to rule this little town of Humestead. So you're making your way in forward. It's divided by a river that runs through it. We begin.
Wow. Big settlement.
So this is a river. There are 3 paths going in towards the town, and it's quite big. It's actually bigger than Brooklyn itself. It's divided into 5 districts, and you're coming in from this part of town. Along the sides, you can see bits of stables and farms, mostly. But as you go deeper into it, you kind of notice just how beautiful the architecture is. It's very postmodern, if there's such a thing as postmodern for medieval times. It's laced with gold and marble again, like this particular road that you're going in. But as you go deeper in, it's more very red brick. So the particular street that you're going on, it's being lined with a lot of a lot of sculptors and painters. Just this particular road that you're going down.
Which road exactly?
It's this road right here.
Going in from there.
Yeah.
Do you see anyone?
Yeah, the streets are busy. This is almost late in the afternoon, in fact. But somehow, like, the artists are just there just to kind of like catch the light, so that they can capture what it is they're seeing. It's just to paint or sculpt. Yeah.
This is an interesting place.
Well,
Beautiful.
if you would excuse Fafnyr, Fafnyr is
Would like to go to the restroom.
no. Fafnyr would
The dragon room.
look
Breathe fire.
for the
Spit
temple
out with it.
of Bahamut.
Oh,
Ah, perhaps we should go together.
Hmm.
I'd like to see this temple.
me too. But do you know where it is? Have you been here?
No.
Isn't it across Mortimer's shop? Why don't we just ask around for the shop or the temple? I'm sure those two places are quite famous in this town.
I'm sure it is, but aren't you curious about what the hell's going on here? It's artistic.
I think the town has always been like this.
Anyone in front of us?
Not in particular. The road is pretty clear.
All right.
But you're just on the side of the streets. You guys are actually on the road where the horse carriages kind of.
So it looks like is there a competition?
No, not in particular. But everything's quite peaceful actually. There just seems to be an unusually large amount of people around this time, as it is like edging closer towards the evening. It's almost about 4 p.m. now.
Okay. Well, I go to someone who looks like he knows what's going on.
Okay.
He or she.
Okay. He or she?
I don't, because there's a lot of people. I just wanna.
Randomly tag someone.
Yeah.
Out of all the humans that are just walking back and forth,
It's only human here.
no, out of all the humans you
Or
see back and
alright.
forth, you kind of see a bunch of gnomes that just suddenly start passing by you.
Ooh, little guys.
Little people.
Exactly.
They're just actually crossing the road, like going on their merry way.
Watch it here.
It's a couple. It's a male gnome and a female gnome.
Aw.
Quite young and wearing those classic red hats. But the lady herself, she's wearing a kind of like a white apron, like a light blue dress,
Okay.
and with blonde hair, like curly.
So they're just crossing,
Just
minding
crossing
their
the
own
street,
way.
like almost heading towards one of the
Okay.
establishments close by.
All right. I look at the two of them first, and then I approach the couple. Good day.
The gnome male kind of looks. Yeah, man.
Wow. What exactly is going on here?
Those guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're just painting, man.
I can see that, but
Yeah, man.
I look at the girl. Is there some sort of competition? I'm quite intrigued by what's going on.
No, man. It's just what they always do, man.
Are they trying to sculpture the sun?
No, that fountain over there, man.
Fountain? Do I see it?
You're from out of town, aren't you?
Exactly, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you kind of see this fountain. It's the statue of a semi-naked elf, female, with kind of like a wreath. What's it called? A wreath. A flower wreath over her head, with kind of like tiny wings sprouting behind her back.
Oh,
If you kind of like stand at an angle, it kind of catches the light really nice
okay.
to the point where it's very, very cinematic.
Oh, is that statue important?
Yeah, man, never heard of it, man.
Oh, well, who is that elf?
Okay.
You were behind me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Forgot their names.
Oh. And where were you? Were you just standing?
I'm just standing, like, waiting for you guys.
That's Ayun, man. It's the beauty of knowledge.
Oh.
I didn't know she was this beautiful.
No, you think everyone is under you.
Oh, enjoy, man. It's just like the two of them just kind of walking.
They do
All
knowledge.
right. That was helpful.
Ayun is I-O-U-N.
Yeah.
Ayun.
Ayun.
Looking at
The-
guns.
The artists that are in front of you are really just engrossed in it.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like trying to get it from all angles. It's not a particular competition. As a matter of fact, it happens almost every day.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the arc in Paris, where people just want to just
See it. Yeah.
see it, sit down. So
This is interesting.
you were trying to ask for the Temple
Yeah.
of Bahamut. Still don't know where that is. unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm just looking.
Is the gnome still there?
No,
no,
they-
they
No,
ran
they just
away.
kind of walked away now.
Oh.
Um, Can
Well, you lost the opportunity to ask them where the temple was.
Fafnyr can always ask.
No,
Okay.
perhaps I should ask. You don't look too friendly in this crowd. I mean, offense highly intended as well, but yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Okay, so you kind of just walk up to this dwarf.
Yeah.
White hair, not old, but albino looking.
Ooh.
You kind of get startled by you because he was in the middle of just admiring the statue. Hey!
Beautiful statue, isn't it?
Hey! She's beautiful.
Are you from around Humestead?
Yes, I live around here.
Oh, so do you admire her every day?
Can't help but to.
Oh, I see. We're kind of new around here. I was just wondering if you know where the Temple of Bahamut is.
I need to go back to my notes. So, yep. Just go down the street. When you get to the next main road, just cross the bridge, and you're in the High District.
The High District.
The bridge. This bridge.
Yeah, you'll find the bridge there.
Just go to the High District.
Of course, and kind of points out to arrows. Those are road signs. We,
Oh.
we use them here.
Okay. Would that be across Mortimer's establishment then?
You can probably find Mortimer over there.
Thank you. Your name is.
His name would be Bergon.
Bergon. Thank you, Mr. Bergon.
I look back towards Fafnir, who's just standing there.
Make,
Like, what are you doing? Aren't you supposed to go asking someone?
well, Fafnir is waiting for you to.
Mr. Bergon, have you heard about any news of
Well, you should probably go
a
and
group
ask somewhere.
of dragonborns wandering around the town?
Hey, Dragonborn here. We
What?
exile all kinds of people around here.
That's interesting.
You probably find some in Temple of Bahamut.
So there are a lot of dragonborns in Humestead.
A lot of Dragonborn worship dragon.
I don't mean to be upfront about this, but are there any troublemaking dragonborns around?
Oh, none so far.
Not here.
Oh,
Hopefully not. Eh?
yes.
Look, if that's so, like, like to get back to?
Admiring, yes, of course. Sorry to disturb your pastime. Thank you.
Right. So you kind of get the rough idea for navigation. Navigation check. Make a navigation.
Navigation.
You can make a straight wisdom check.
Wisdom 17.
17. The
14.
instructions stick to you well enough that you kind of just, it's pretty simple. Just go down the fork in the road straight and take a left on the next main road and you kind of see the bridge that kind of heads, crosses into the next town.
Right.
As you kind of cross that bridge, it kind of becomes even more brighter for some reason. Like the streetlights are lined with candle streetlights.
Beautiful city.
Yeah. The road is not as paved, unfortunately, but there are bits of green pastures that are kind of lined outside these buildings, and you kind of see about 5 or 6 really significant buildings that catch your eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
We went there already? That far?
Yeah, it takes you the better part of about 40 minutes of walking. By this time, it's about 5 p.m., but fortunately, spring here kind of ends late. So, as in, like, the day kind of ends late during spring anyway.
Right.
One of those buildings you happen to catch was actually Mortimer's goods, which happens to be this building right here, right at the end. Right, so you're walking down that street, not as crowded as
The other side of town.
the other side of town. It does die down just a little bit. Most of them are just making their way into the buildings that you see. Everyone make an perception check.
8.
8.
7.
Oh, can we just make that a religion check? Sorry.
Do I reroll? Or
Sorry, yeah, everyone. Sorry. That was my mistake. Sorry.
Perfect 20. Natural 20.
Natural
Perfect
20.
7.
Perfect 20. Finally.
Religion.
Yeah.
7.
7.
I'm 0 for religion.
6.
So, for
Most religious.
he is the
Yeah.
most religious.
I
Through
think
the
I'm not.
stone.
I'm not looking at the temple. I'm looking away.
Very holier than thou. You are kind of like averting your gaze, as a matter of fact, at buildings that kind of like almost feel like it's holy. For Eryelle being a druid, not a firm believer in religion, but the archface, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
But you, however, notice a very, very humble wooden building. Not painted very well. It's almost like varnished in a very dark brown. But there is a statue, also made of wood. But it's a very different kind of wood. But it's a statue of a dragon. And you know this dragon, recognize the dragon to be Bahamut. And that would be
Which building?
this one right here.
Oh, right.
Right.
Well,
Are you? Yeah. What would you guys like to do from here?
Huh? What? Oh, we're here.
not to drag
This
you too long.
is Mortimer's establishment, so that means. Yes, of course. Statue of a dragon.
Yeah, you see, notice the statue of the dragon. Very slow, but easily enough you put that together.
Yeah.
Do I know Bahamut? Yes.
Yes.
I
You will need to make a religion check to see how much you know.
Okay. I know 13.
Bahamut. Bahamut.
Wow! Somehow I seem to know.
Okay, are you checking?
Yeah,
What did you say?
plus to 20.
Okay. So, for you,
13.
13. You know it to be the platinum dragon god. That's pretty much
That's
it.
it.
However, but you do
It's
know
wood
it's
now.
a lawful good
Yeah.
god.
I know a bit of the lore, but that's it.
But having Eryelle, who lives in Ironhaven, where the Temple of Bahamut is also kind of prominent, she has heard of the story of the never-ending battle between Bahamut and Tiamat. They know themselves to be twin sisters. No, twins. One is male, one is female. Tiamat being female. And Bahamut has a tendency to hide. Well, both of them have a tendency to hide among humans. They have the ability to transform themselves into humans and just try to fraternize.
Well,
Hence Dragonborns?
Sorry?
Fraternize with the enemy or with humans?
Fraternize with races in general.
Oh, I see.
Most gods have that ability. Yeah.
not to keep you two waiting.
Exactly. What are we waiting for?
Fafnyr's gonna go in.
I fluff up my hair and just kick the dust off my shoes and everything.
Well,
and I
let's
enter.
go then.
Yeah,
Okay. Just make your way.
it's inside.
It's temple.
You enter through the doors, and very church-like. Like a lot of wooden benches on either side, and in front of you, you behold an even bigger statue that seemingly not made of wood this time. It is made of stone. Candle lights are burnt everywhere. There's this smell that you get that's almost made of incense, like burned incense wood. The whole building is actually quite empty, except for one particular person that's there. You see a female dragonborn
Oh,
with a black cloak, wearing a black cloak. Quite a small frame. She looks quite young. That you know of dragonborns. She's almost at the verge of finishing her praying, saying her prayers, and turning her attention towards you guys and just walking towards you.
excuse me. Is there anyone else in this building that I can look for?
She just walks past the three of you, ignoring you guys.
Do I know why she does that?
She didn't look happy. She,
Typical Sam.
yeah.
Oh, right.
But then again, how can you tell it's a dragonborn?
Yeah.
Oh, is it because you're silver?
Maybe. I don't know.
She's black?
She's green.
Oh,
She's green, wearing a black cloak.
green means she's...
She's. It's not metallic.
Okay.
What's the story?
Oh.
Excuse me. So she.
Try to grab her
Yeah.
attention again. She stops in her tracks.
Alright.
Just looks over her shoulder. Can I help you?
Fafnir has come all the way from the north. Fafnir is seeking answer for anything. Cause Bahamut. I'm like, I don't know what to say actually. There.
She's looking at you confused.
Fafnir has been hearing these voices from Bahamut. Can she tell that I'm not really a pure dragonborn?
Mm,
Not yet.
no,
No.
she is a dragonborn with a tail.
Right.
Does she notice he doesn't have a tail?
Yeah.
Not at the moment. Kind of just looking intently into something else.
Can I pop up next to him?
Okay.
Sure.
Fafnir! This dragonborn has a tail, but you don't.
That's it. Kava does not understand.
Oh.
Hi.
How does Dragonborn have no tail?
Well.
Wow.
And she looks at you and
Good evening. My name is Eryelle. I am friends with Fafnir.
Right.
you're speaking common.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she kind of doesn't understand you.
Oh no!
But she's kind of gets the idea of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Kava names Kava.
Oh, she doesn't speak.
Kava? Eryelle.
Right.
Fafnir.
So she kind of looks at you and starts speaking in Draconic.
Yeah.
She's a weird one.
Yeah.
And then I go, tail, no tail. Tail, no tail.
Well, I really don't know what to say.
Continue in Draconic.
Right, yeah.
What is she talking about?
Green dragon,
This.
silver dragon,
This
no
druid.
tail.
This.
Green. Kava green.
Tail, cover tail, cover, Fafnir, no tail.
Oh, she's trying to tell, to introduce herself, and she just pointed out Fafnir has no tail. That is all.
Very good. Kava, no tail.
Okay.
Cover, have tail.
Oh, Kava, tail.
Yes.
No.
What is wrong with this lady?
Well, that's happening. I'm just
she's
looking
always
around
like this.
around the church to see if there are like
And
any books or
Um,
anything I can collect because I've never been to Bahamut's temple.
Okay.
Temple Bahamut.
okay.
Make an investigation check.
Mm, 16.
16.
Oh,
You notice that this is more of a prayer hall than it is like a temple of books. But you do notice some more doors that go behind.
Is there any
Drawings?
No particular drawings, other than the actual statue, because it's a very minimalistic kind of church, temple, as is the teachings of Bahamut to be frugal and minimalistic.
Okay. Oh, sorry. What did you say? Is there a door?
Yeah, you do notice two doors that go behind the temple stage of where the statues are.
continue.
Okay.
So there does seem to be more behind.
Is this place well lit?
Yes, it's very well lit with candles.
And there's only Kava there. There's only that female dragonborn. Well, she's entertained. She's cool.
Yeah.
I try to go
she's
towards
just
the
looking,
door.
yeah, glancing over for black door.
Fafnir, you have to tell her that you have no tail, but she has a tail.
Well, I've already told her that.
No,
Kava
remember?
just starts looking. Why is she so obsessed with the tail?
Oh, well,
Fafnir
then
has
maybe
no
you can
idea.
explain, because...
You don't understand. This is like
Yeah.
conversing in
Oh,
Draconic.
yeah, that's true.
Well, Fafnir is here to answer Bahamut's bidding. Bahamut has given Fafnir a dream and was asked to go south. Fafnir is here to look for answers.
She just kind of looks at you, like, tilts her head sideways. But you're in Draconic. But you're silver. That's strange. She kind of like strokes her her chin or her snout.
or whatever. Yeah.
Snout.
Please, have a seat. So she just kind of takes you to one of the benches.
Do what you want, Rinka.
Just remember, you have no tail, so you're not exactly the same as her.
You can go with. You can go with Ysabelle.
Goodbye, Kava.
Goodbye, Eryelle.
Well, that was I've reached the door. She didn't notice me.
No,
No.
I tried to
just
open the
went.
door.
she doesn't notice you or doesn't even seem to mind that you're there.
Okay, so I just opened the door and enter.
Okay.
So they don't know that I'm behind. I've gone there. I don't think, unless
Maybe.
You might.
Okay.
I haven't.
You'll be your passive perception.
No, you were so engrossed in this conversation
Yeah.
that you were enjoying the conversation or something
Yeah.
about having not a tail. But
Yeah.
Isabelle kind of just sneaks past the four of you, the three of you.
Not intentionally. You guys were just engaged.
Even Ghost is kind of just engaged in this conversation from upstairs. Okay, so as you walk through the doors are unlocked.
Okay.
And this does go into a dining room / living room
Okay.
kind of situation. The library is not so much a library, but just a shelf full of 2 shelves full of books. If you look underneath some of the bookshelves, there are some lined scrolls. But other than that, it's just a library / dining.
There's no one here.
There's no one here.
My goodness, this is an empty place. I call Yori to appear.
As a
Oh, I just dismissed him, so he's still
a spider.
Did I arrest and turn him into a raven back?
It's been 3 days, so there must have been a time when you dismissed him.
Okay. I guess in that case, he is back into his normal form, which is a flying cat demon.
Okay, so
And
all three of them didn't notice,
No.
which is why he's more comfortable in showing himself that way.
Yeah.
But poof, in front of you. What color is the gap again?
Let's make him typical red. He's just fluffy this time.
So it's kind of like
Fluffy
a
fur.
red, what reveals to be a red cat with kind of like small,
Tiny wings.
tiny wings and red stripes. Eyes are very sharp, and whiskers quite long.
Yeah. He would be small though, cause he's
Yep.
it would be just like a fluffy fur ball
Okay.
with sharp yellow eyes.
Yeah.
Hi. I hope you feel good in that form.
And he just starts stretching. Oh, feels so good to have 4 paws again.
Who's that?
It's
Yori.
Yori's true form. It's actually a demon cat. with bat wings.
I'm sorry, nobody wants to see.
Yeah. So, what do you want me to do now?
Okay, as that he's okay.
And he's more sassy in his demon form.
Well, nothing really. I don't know. Maybe just accompany me here. It's kind of quiet.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's get back to being the material plane again.
Don't get too comfortable.
Okay. Madam.
Well, I just start reading some of the scrolls or
Okay.
books, just browsing through if I can read them.
Sure.
I don't have the green eyes.
Can you read Japan?
Not this time. I didn't bring it with me.
Okay. most of them are out of they're out of contemplation for you at this point. Most of them are written in Draconic.
Yeah.
Very hard
But the
for
ones
you.
that are written in Common are mostly very, very short, small books with small passages of Draconic books.
Okay.
You can make an intelligence check. Investigation.
Natural 20.
Right. So, the particular book that you've been reading kind of highlights the history of Muhammad.
Okay.
He is, as Eryelle also knows, the dragon god, the dragon deity that was actually created by the god Io.
Yep, the spear.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's there is this never-ending battle between Tiamat and Bahamut. As a matter of fact, it's gone on for generations, and there have been many attempts for people to weather the storm or attempt to make peace between the two dragons. However, such attempts have been in vain.
Okay. So I knew that from this thin passage.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, if you look at that book, it's actually
Diagram.
kind of like
Hologram.
like a Jehovah's Witness brochure of
Mm.
of joining Temple of Bahamut.
Have pictures too.
Okay, wasted D20 for that. Anything else that I can maybe pick on and read? Or is there like anything that strikes as maybe there's a picture diagram?
Potentially, actually. Make another one.
Oh.
Is that pop or no? No. That's a 10.
Unfortunately, no. There's a lot of weird-looking symbols. Very holy.
Okay.
Very holy.
Other than that,
Okay. Anywhere else I can go?
other than these two rooms that you just went to, prayer hall and the library / dining room, there's really not much else.
So it's not connected, the doors.
Those two doors are actually connected. They actually lead to the same room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anything strikes you fancy, Ori?
And kind of takes a look around, and lo and behold, he starts dashing towards this particular part of the shelf, and just starts throwing the books out.
Yori!
And until he sees a purple book that's written in Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
However, you see at the bottom corner of the front page, it shows it to you. It's the symbol of Yemen, the city of Yemen. This looks interesting.
How the heck did you find that?
I've got keen eyes.
I should not.
You should really put me back in this form once in a while.
Actually, if he is any other.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
Doesn't
Seriously.
even noise it.
No, nobody. Oh, fine. You're right, sure. Thanks for finding this. This should not be here.
Okay, so you just take that book?
Yeah, I confiscate that book.
Okay. Alright.
It's a purple book with Yevon.
With Yevon symbol on the bottom right.
Yevon.
It's actually not Yevon symbol, but your temple's symbol
Okay.
at the bottom right, emblazoned in gold.
Is it thick?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's about that
Extra.
size of book.
okay.
It's about 50 pages each.
Is it high? No. It's not.
High?
Where is it? Is it somewhere high?
No, it was actually like towards the lower part of the shelf.
Oh, okay.
Where Yori can reach.
Okay, so I get it and put it in my bag.
Okay.
Just stole from the church, man.
How she rolls.
She confiscated it.
What's wrong with you? Oh.
It draws near to evening,
Ooh.
and church bells, temple bells start to ring to signal the coming of evening. And as you start to, as you hear that, masses of people start coming in,
Oh.
just to begin seated for what seems to be prayers for the evening.
Right.
But you are still sat there with Hal.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Oh. The people who went in, are they all dragonborns?
Most of them are human.
Oh.
Yeah. But you do see some small bits of gnomes and dwarves. And one or two pure dragonborns. Somehow not a lot, but one or two.
Makes sense.
Wow.
So they all begin to sit.
Right.
Oh, wait. As soon as I hear
She's
the
inside.
ringing,
So
I like turn invisible to Yuri.
okay.
Okay, and then I go out.
Okay. So as you go out, everyone stands up. And then they start saying a hymn. That's basically the hymn of Bahamut.
What did that sound like?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Basically, just as if like,
Go.
the priestess is here.
Are you gonna give this
As soon
sermon?
as
Oh.
okay,
When she,
No,
when
no.
she comes out and people stand up, I'll be at the back like.
Did we see her?
Yeah, you were at the last row, but Eryelle came in with the crowd. She's pretty much there, stood on the podium.
like I am shocked at first, but I regain my composure and I bow to them, and I start moving to the podium.
Dude.
Okay. All right, here we go.
And yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get in trouble.
And Kava kind of notices. In Draconin. Looks like a different priestess tonight.
I just kept quiet. And I started to look nervous.
Apparently, Ariel's just laughing.
So I just stand in front of the podium. Please be seated.
Everyone just starts sitting down.
Praise be. May the Bahamut shines and smiles upon us.
Praise be to Bahamut.
Praise be to Bahamut.
Can the Auburn lady at the back there please keep quiet? This is a mass of prayers, and we need to give respect to this temple and the people that follows this teaching.
Everyone just kind of like looks behind, just looking at this frizzy-haired auburn girl, and then just turns her attention back to the sisters.
Like very good.
Can I talk to the person next to me?
Sure, it's actually a human female.
There's a new priestess around?
It appears so.
Where's the usual priestess?
I don't know. She's late.
She doesn't look like she's
Please,
proficient.
please, let's give us a moment of silence. Let's close our eyes today
Yes.
and,
Do tell some more.
as I said, Auburn girl, please be quiet.
So people just start shushing. Not even just turning to her, just shushing.
Yeah. So yeah, I tell them to close their eyes.
Oh.
Thank you for coming today to this
I wonder where
to this lovely day.
She should be
And
here. In
I think that it would be best for us to
Make a performance check.
Oh yeah. What do I want to say? Shit. Whoa! Natural 20.
Okay, everyone seems just engrossed in this charismatic priestess. Just absolutely miles better than the last one, it seems. Or it could be just because they just find her beauty captivating.
Yeah. Wow. We should be very grateful for the peaceful and the bountiful and the justice that Bahamut have given us for this prosperous era that we are living in. And
Why is the priestess late anyway?
and we should remember not to fall to evil and be corrupted by the
Corrupted by the fake priestesses.
by the evil powers that now lingers
Standing at the
around
podium.
what's this region, this place around Baladay
Oh, this is the Andabulan continent.
in Dabulan.
Andabula. Continent of Andabula.
As locals of Andabula, let us now sing to ourselves in our hearts, in our minds, in our souls. Let's give us 5 minutes of silence and yes, Auburn girl, I said please be quiet. As I said, 5 minutes and
The girl next to you goes, she's really good.
as I said, yeah.
Performance.
Really a priestess, you know that, right?
5 minutes and we will end this mass today. It does not have to be a long one. That's a good 26. It does not have to be a long one. I hope that by the end of today we will feel more enlightened and more willing to do good with ourselves, with our neighbors, with our friends, with our families. Praise be, praise be.
Praise be to Bahamut.
Praise be to Bahamut.
Auburn girl again, please. Be quiet.
Everyone else starts to just bow their heads down and just like give a moment of silence. They put their hands together.
Just stealthy. Get out of the place.
Priestess, where are you going?
And I like I tap on no, actually I leave Fafnyr in there just because I'm afraid that he might be loud.
Okay.
Like
So are you praying?
I don't even know how to pray properly to this girl.
Everyone else
I'm
is
assuming
praying.
you're just following whatever they're doing.
Karva is there also.
But
Yeah,
like,
I'm just gonna.
but yeah, I just try to just
Okay, make a stealth check.
actually not really as yeah, I should probably I try not to, but I'm trying to walk calmly. Oh yeah. Yeah, stealth.
And she trips.
That's a 5.
Okay. As you're stealthily walking by, no one kind of notices,
Okay.
except soon, up in the podium, comes up the actual priestess.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Oh, the real priestess.
And everyone just catches, heard her say that. Everyone opens their eyes. Whoa! And everyone stands up right again. And like, praise be to Bahamut.
And I'm like, yes, praise be. And I just try to get out of there. and I pull her out of the door.
Fortunately, the priestess does not notice you.
Okay.
As if you warmed up the crowd for her, but then she begins, please be seated. But Fafnyr, did you stay?
Yeah, I did see.
Yeah, and I get outside the door.
And you pull Eryelle with you.
Yeah, by the hair. No, by the ear. Just pull her out.
Alright, yeah, you managed to do that successfully.
Oh
No
Weirdly
problem.
That was horrendous.
gosh. I think it was really good. Oh shit, with a Fafnyr inside.
Okay. At this point, we're just gonna go into break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7:30, really good.
What a strange turn of events.
Damn, my performance checks.
Okay, so after exiting the church, Kava notices that you haven't left,
Right.
so she's a little bit feels a little bit better because she does feel like talking to you. But
Kava doesn't know that I'm with them.
no, she didn't notice you at the same time. But she wants to talk to you, but she's waiting for the entire service to finish. So while we're waiting for that to happen, we follow Eryelle and Ysabelle. Just outside the
What the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
I am improvising. You're not helping at all.
You're not helping yourself.
Well, I beg to defer. Anyway, where's Fafnyr?
He's inside. He can't escape.
Well, shall we shop then? Shall I go
You're
shopping?
terrible. You're a terrible.
I am not. I am
Yes.
a performer.
You are a terrible performer.
Oh, she's just jealous.
Yes. Oh. You're no. I take it back. You're right. That was a
I play
fantastic
my
performance.
ocarina.
I've had the best laugh I've
I play
had
my
in
ocarina.
the past
You're playing
18
your
years
ocarina?
of my life.
Do you wanna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's.
DC 15.
Shit. Huh?
DC 15.
DC 15.
Your ocarina, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is she playing it?
I think. What is it? There's no spell save, no?
No. I want to inspire myself.
Okay. Yeah. It's just you don't have to roll for it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I just play it. Oh god. Okay. Well, I'm inspired by her raging. My god.
What do you want to do with that inspiration?
I'll just for the next.
Oh, doesn't it affect people within 30 feet? No, it's just yourself. So choose a target.
Choose a target, yeah.
Yeah, just for yourself.
So I'm playing this now for myself, as opposed to yeah, it has to be this D4 guns now, because I'm not a bard. Yeah, I'm using this on myself, just so that it makes me feel better, you know, going into the shop.
Okay. Okay.
I'm feeling pretty proud of myself,
Alright.
despite this raging girl behind me.
It was perfect.
Oh, you're just
Best
jealous.
performance I've watched in 18 years of my life.
Why, thank you.
Oh, sarcasm not detected.
Okay, so where do you want to go exactly?
Huh?
Where do you want to go exactly?
Isn't it dapan na no?
Okay, so you're going back to Mortimer's Merchant.
First time to Mortimer's Merchant.
Okay, so
I just want to browse.
yeah, it's a humble little shop. That's
Well, are you coming? Or do you want to just
Would
sit
you like
there
to
and
pray
yap her?
first before you enter, priestess?
What did she say? What did you say?
Would you like to pray before you enter, priestess?
Sure! Blessed be the fruit.
Praise be, I walk in.
Yeah, sure. Oh god, this girl is tiring. I'm gonna get wrinkles from this thing.
Okay, so across the street there is a red brick building that simply reads Mortimer's Merchants and Goods.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's open.
Uh-huh. It's already night, right?
It's already night, so the candle street lights are still lit. However, so it's quite early in the evening, like 6 to 7.
Okay.
Are you still yapping?
No,
with her
I'm going in.
As you're going with her. Okay. All right. So both of you enter the shop.
Mm-hmm.
You see just a humble little young lady.
Young lady.
Yeah. Curled hair. Young in the sense in her 20s.
Yeah.
She's wearing this pink lace, almost handmaiden kind of like style dress.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tavern girl.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
Yeah, and just brown curly hair, like bright blue eyes. Just noticing both of you ladies to come in. Good evening.
Good evening. You must be Susan.
Yes. Well, welcome to Mortimer's.
But she's 20ish, yeah?
Yeah. About 20.
Yes, darling. We just saw your dad on the way here. He's a lovely man.
I think it's the husband.
Oh, I'm sorry. The beard and he looks a bit aged, but yes.
Perhaps you should browse the religious section, please.
Yes, and we are.
We don't have a religious section.
Oh,
per
then
se.
this must not be her place.
I'm sorry. She likes to yap a lot. Just ignore her.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we have a nice selection of potions. If you'd like to take a look around.
All right. Yes. What? You haven't described what the place looked like
All right. So
inside.
red brick building on the outside, red brick on the inside as well. Wooden laden floors. Boxes and boxes behind the counter. Not revealing a lot of whatever it is they're selling.
Oh, so it's very like reception and
Yeah.
stuff behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's an interesting place.
Somehow there's this like one little picture frame at the counter with just a sign that basically reads, "If you can sell it, we can buy it."
Okay.
Cute motto.
Yes, my husband came up with that.
I'm sure he did.
Well, do you have maybe a catalog we can see as to what you have? I am merely here to browse. I don't know about this girl. Don't really know her.
Well, usually how our shop works is that you put in a requisition of any particular item that you're looking for. We will come back with a quotation.
Yes, that's lovely. But is there any options? I would like to see some options.
Well, we deal with everything.
Everything?
Everything.
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 Wow.
That sounds like a lot of expectation for a humble store like this.
Well,
It's a compliment, by the way.
oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
My husband is a very intelligent man.
Well, I don't really have anything I need.
Susan, I'm looking for armor options or accessories that can increase my hit points.
Hit points.
Hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
or armor class. 14 then.
13. Okay. Do you have
Got
a
it.
budget?
14, sir. With your ring, I think.
Yeah, do you have a budget?
Do I have a budget? Well, currently I only have about 100 gold. So
100 gold. Nothing non-magical then. I'll be right back. So she just kind of goes behind what seems to be the exit door. And she's just going to look for some armor. Takes her a while. She comes back with a sort of document.
yeah.
Which kind of just highlights her prices of
Yeah.
like regular armor.
Yeah.
And she does have some padded armor, studded leather armor. She has, in fact, a chain shirt and a half plate armor.
This is light or medium?
Which one?
All of them.
You have 2 light armors and 3 light armors. No, 2 light armor, 2 medium armors. So 2 light, 2 medium. That is on the list actually. These are what we have in stock now.
Yes.
But if you'd like any particular leather or any particular armor, we have to requisition it.
I see.
So, the highest one that catches your eye is a half plate, and it says they're about 750 gold.
Ooh. Okay.
chain shirt, however, is about 50 gold.
Oh.
The studded leather is about 45 gold. And the padded leather is about 5 gold pieces.
Whoa. Wait, how much does studded leather?
It gives you about 12 armor class plus dex modifier.
Oh. Change.
Eryelle, Ysabelle.
Be right back. Okay. Oh, on second thought, maybe I will have a gander. Do you have any accessories to boost status or resistance status, or saving throws?
Accessories?
Yes. Because
I'm assuming these are magical accessories.
that is correct.
Okay. I may have something, but you may have to give me a moment.
Take your time.
So she just backs away again. Goes back.
We'd probably be able to hear when the crowd goes out, right?
Yeah.
What's dex modifier?
Your
Dexterity.
Your plus dexterity.
Oh.
15.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, excuse me.
Your accessories.
Oh my god. It's been recording me burp all day. Ocarina, Ocarina.
She kind of just goes back in with a tiny box.
Uh-huh.
It's a jewelry box, very obviously. Just presents it to you. Kind of opens it up. You kind of see this ring with almost a purplish kind of shine.
Okay.
This is I'm not sure what they call it. My husband is more in tune with these items, but it gives you better movement.
Better movement.
It's difficult to explain. Make a Arcana check.
18.
Yeah. It looks to you like a ring of free action. While you wear this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
And it's purple?
Yeah, it's purple. Purple with platinum ring.
Okay. Wow, this is such a lovely ring you have here. Any prizes on this lovely item? Yeah, I just tried.
You just try it on.
Wow.
She kind of hesitates to kind of pull it back, but she's a bit more timid now.
Yeah.
Well, this particular ring, 125 gold pieces.
Oh, 125?
Yes.
Oh.
A lot of shopping today.
Studded is nice, but then I'd still have the same armor class.
Okay.
And if I use the ring, it'll be extra, right?
If you use the ring,
It'll be extra one.
because the ring is a plus, not
Yeah.
changes these. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one would be 14 plus 1. Or should I get the chain shirt, which is 13, 15 plus 1? Chain shirt pula. So that leather lah.
It's made of interlocking metal rings.
Yeah.
The chain shirt is worn between layers of clothing, so you can wear it under your body.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, oh no, it does not give you disadvantage during stealth checks.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Hmm.
Because it's medium. Maybe I should. Yeah. The higher the better. Okay. I'll get the chain shirt for
50
well,
gold pieces.
fine. Okay.
Okay. That's great. And yeah, I'll give you that next time. But if you get a chain shirt,
Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat the ring of reaction?
the ring of free action, it's difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement.
Mm-hmm.
So
In addition, magic can neither reduce nor your speed, nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. So if someone casts a spell on you that causes you to be paralyzed or restrained, it won't.
13.
And it,
By-
won't, and it won't reduce your speed either.
By magic.
Yeah, by magic.
Let's do 15
hmm.
AC.
Wow, that's lovely, dear. But is there any way you could go lower than 125? Perhaps just 100? I can sing you a lovely song that will calm you down. Or maybe not calm you down, that will inspire you to be more invigorated for the lovely girl that you are.
Can I hear it?
Oh, okay. I'll try to performance with the Ember Stones, Songstone.
Yeah.
Just watching, entertained again.
22.
22. With inspiration?
I am inspired. 26.
26. Persuasion?
Performance. Or
Performance check.
Yeah.
Oh, performance check.
Performance says God. Says.
If you're playing it, you don't need to roll for it actually.
Oh, no, I already played before, so I'm inspired, but I'm singing this for her. Right. Well, performance checks anyway. I sing to her.
Okay. So does she get the D4?
Oh shit. Sure.
Okay.
Maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, so your persuasion is 26.
Yes.
So it rolls a.
It rolls.
She rolls a 11 with her bardic inspiration. She gets 4 points, so it's 15, not enough. So she'll go. I think we can do 100.
That's lovely, dear. And might I say you look ravishing today.
Oh!
After the song was sung,
Sure.
that's of course.
Sort of starts blushing.
Yeah,
I do feel it. You are a very good performer.
Oh, thank you, love. I am Ysabelle Uhmet. I've already told your husband who I am. He knows who I am. Now you do.
Yeah, Eryelle is motioning again in the background. She's just kind of curiously looking at Eryelle while you're dragging on and on. But yeah, easy enough. The ring is already on your finger. She just gives you the box that goes with it.
Oh, by the way, love. I am going to have a show in Validai next week if you're interested in going.
Oh, my husband is in.
Yes, you could, yes.
But I have to tend to the shop, unfortunately.
That's no problem, dear. Yeah.
Perhaps when you perform in Humestead, maybe
Oh, I think she might perform in Humestead, possibly around today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, perhaps.
Oh,
Yes.
that's interesting. Do you have a show or?
Yes, I do. In fact, I'll be singing by the just in the middle of that road next to that iron statue. Shh, that's
Yes, she will.
yes.
Oh, that's interesting to hear. I'll be sure to drop by.
Oh, yes, please do.
I'll even close the shop up for that.
I'll give her like a sharp look, and I'm like, yes, of course, yes.
So you're buying the chain shirt?
Yes.
So you just mosey along back to the store and just tries to rummage up the chain shirt. simple enough. It's very nice, small, almost just your size.
Yeah.
Small chain and very fine chain. Just pass it on to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you have it. If there's anything else.
Well, there is just another thing. You've lived here all your life, haven't you?
Yes.
No, don't worry. Don't be timid. Come on, you're a lovely girl. Give some vigor in that responses.
I'm feeling more intimidated by that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm just curious about this temple next door.
Bahamut.
Yes. As you can see, I don't come from around here, and but I have heard of some stories about this group of dragonborns just prancing around town. Is that true? Prancing around town.
Not in Humestead per se. But there have been rumors. I have heard of some rumors.
Well, what exactly did you hear, dear?
There are these dragonborn from Auvrelan that have been masquerading as representatives of the Temple of Bahamut.
Have they visited this temple per se?
I'm not really sure, but I have seen a suspicious dragonborn. Well,
Was she green?
actually, I've seen two of them.
Two of them.
As a matter of fact, yes, one of them is a green dragonborn.
Has she been here long?
It's probably in the past 2 weeks.
And if you don't mind me asking, what has she been up to?
Well, she's been dropping in the temple quite a lot. But her sister has been causing some trouble.
And I broke up a story. Her sister.
Yeah.
Do tell. Like
Well, there's a blue dragonborn who claims to be there's a green one's sister. They have been in town for a while. The green one you can only see in the temple. But this blue one, you hardly see her, but when you do, she causes quite a ruckus in the temple.
what kind of ruckus exactly?
Well, I'm not really one to judge anyone on their religion. But she claims to be the true sayer of Bahamut. She's been preaching that injustice has been made.
Injustice, you say?
I'm really not sure what kind of injustice.
Then how could you say that it is an injustice?
Well, that's what she says.
Who said?
Well, the blue one.
The blue one.
Yes, the blue one.
She told you this.
No,
Heard in passing.
you could hear it from here.
Oh. I see.
Are you a believer of Bahamut?
Well, to be honest, I am not exactly. I just found out about this God, but I am a firm believer in goodness and justice, and I am also a journalist, also a performer, as you can see. But
Very talented.
thank you.
She's very talented looking at Eryelle.
Indeed.
Thank you, dear. But as I was saying, your information has been very, very useful. I bid you adieu.
Okay. And you?
Okay. So now I have the ring of. You don't have the card yet.
Ring? Ring I do have the card. I don't have the chain shirt though.
Thank you.
Lots of
shop.
Okay, so we kind of move back to Fafnyr. The
Right.
service is about to end.
Right.
Everyone stands, and one last praise be to Bahamut. Everyone ends their service. You can see some of the humans shaking hands, like sending joyous hello, greetings and stuff. And as they walk past both of you, Kava and Fafnyr, they just go, "Praise be to Bahamut." And Kava has a very forced smile when they come up to her and say when they say that, and then the conversation continues in Draconic. These believers, they don't know what's coming to them. And do you have time?
Well, Fafnir is here for the temple. Fafnir has lots of time.
Please, I'd like to take you somewhere.
Very well.
So she kind
I'm
of
gonna inside her.
heads out. She kind of like leads the way. Kind of exit to the right, exit to the left, and kind of leads down this alleyway, almost revealing a park at the end of it. So it's actually a very open grass field. It's not far from the church.
How did she get out?
Just gets out of the temple.
You see him all the way.
You know, as the crowd were making their way out, she just makes her way out.
Oh,
She's asking
Not to
Fafnir to follow him.
Yeah. And I
would
did.
we have seen this? Because
No.
after the purchase, I would.
This is happening at the same time you are purchasing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she leads you out
Hmm.
into almost a park. And there's a few benches.
Right.
And yeah, she sits down and kind of gestures you to sit with her.
Hmm.
Where are you from?
Well, Fafnir is from way up north in the mountains.
Auvrelan?
Well, I have heard of that, so I showed her my
Yeah.
yeah.
She kind of just takes a look at it, almost shocked to see the symbol. She takes out her symbol, which is similar.
Hmm.
It's actually the same symbol. It's just the wing, the red wing of Auvrelan. And you're a soldier. She looks at you. Of Auvrelan.
As far as Fafnir remembers, yes. And you? I don't know what she is. What is it?
I travel with Dragonborn. We seek to spread the word of Bahamut, and we also have been on a mission south. Our cleric, Balisar,
Balisar.
he says visions of the coming of Tiamat, that we have to stop them.
And these visions, do you hear Bahamut?
I haven't heard it myself. It's only Balasar and our leader.
Who is that?
Perhaps we should take you to him.
Can I see her intentions or anything?
Inside check. Make an
Inside,
insight
yeah.
check.
16 19.
19.
Yeah. Is it good?
She has a worried look,
Right.
but there's this feeling that she wants to kind of figure out you, because she can't read you.
Right.
And you almost get the feeling that you might be trouble for them.
cool. Okay. So I have to follow them, I guess. What a die. Alright, yeah, I'll just. Well. And where is this leader of yours?
They've set up camp outside of town. They'd be ready to leave soon.
Outside. Might I ask, how many are you
Well,
altogether?
there are 6 of us.
Including you?
Yes. Kind of looks at you more curiously. She's gonna insight check you this time.
Alright.
No, she can't read you.
Alright.
I don't think that you're here to do evil. But there have been visions by Alisar of a silver dragon born
Okay.
who would stop this. But you don't seem to be evil.
No.
She kind of gets up and starts walking around. Kind of looks out into the green. She starts having doubts. You can see her fidgeting. And she kind of looks at you. Are you staying here? Where are you staying?
Well, as of now, Fafnyr is just traveling with my company.
Dragonborn?
No. Half elf and entertainer. Ysabelle. You might have heard of her. Starting to get.
Well done, well done.
Yes, I noticed a half elf. The strange one.
Yes. That was her.
If you stay, I will come find you. Perhaps we should meet again tomorrow.
If we do meet, maybe Fafnir will find you near the temple. Or shall Fafnir look outside the city for your camp and see your leader by myself?
We'll find you.
Alright.
So as she turns to walk away, make a perception. Sorry. Dexterity saving throw.
Prestigious.
Am I going to use this?
Yeah.
Alright. Dexterity 11.
Okay. Yeah, she walks away.
She just walks away.
And you kind of get this feeling of positivity that suddenly you're going somewhere. And you feel like you have this need to go and talk to Eryelle and Ysabelle about it. But not before you realize your coin pouch is missing.
Well,
You got an 11!
There's not much left in there either.
but still.
Oh, how much is in there?
Well, for me, it is
It's
quite a
good.
lot.
How much is it?
100.
That's a lot!
It is a lot.
120 to be exact. But yeah,
Yeah,
she
okay.
just left.
Yeah.
I don't. It's improved so that with the armors and I thought.
Yeah.
Also add one there.
Oh no, it's just my armor doesn't have any If I do sneak, it doesn't have any disadvantage. That's it.
Yeah.
Moving along,
Yeah.
feeling a little bit jigged. You're even wondering if the information given to you was correct at all. We move back to Ysabelle and Eryelle, who just left the merchants, the Mortimer's merchants.
Oh.
And ladies, what would you like to do?
Oh,
For him.
well, look at the time. It's been nice talking to you,
You're
Susan,
already
darling.
outside.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm outside. Did I see the crowd dispersing?
Yep, the crowd was on. Almost a bit of the crowd is left because most of them have dispersed earlier.
Okay. I'm trying my best to look for, that silver dragon horn.
Okay, Silver Dragon one. Making investigation check. What do you want to do?
Look for him.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Investigation 16.
Investigation is an 8.
Okay. So, not wanting to kind of be around each other for some reason, Ysabelle
Wonder why.
goes left and Eryelle goes right. So you guys kind of separate from each other at this time. Sure enough, you find that alleyway, which is pretty straightforward, and you see a bit of green which attracts you.
Ooh.
It's a small park in which Fafnyr is just like shrugging his shoulders and yeah, so you see him there.
Oh, Fafnyr! Tailless dragon warrior.
Yes. What do you want?
Oh, you look disappointed. What happened?
Well, Fafnir is pretty sure that Kava
Yes.
stole my gold pouch. Coin
I
pouch.
thought you were friends. You got
No.
duped.
Yes,
Whatever that means.
but they are looking for Fafnir.
They're looking for. Maybe she took your coin pouch to lure you into wherever they're going.
Well, it sure is working.
I guess we have to meet this band of dragonborns. Are they a group?
Yeah. They are camped outside the city.
What are they? Gypsies?
Just like Fafnir, probably just travelers.
Travelers. Why are you traveling alone but they're with a group?
Probably they have.
Why do you guys meet up at a park? Is it a date?
Probably they had the same intention. Where is Ysabelle? Fafnir thought she was with you.
Ysabelle now. As you were saying that, Ysabelle is just walking towards the bridge, almost back into the art district that you just saw earlier.
So back to the
But before crossing the bridge, is there anything that you'd like to do?
which bridge? This bridge.
Yeah.
It was here, but we came from here.
Yeah.
This is another exit.
So you've been walking just about 5 minutes when you come upon the bridge. The bridge is actually heavily populated at the moment. In fact, some of the humans have started pouring out some drinks and just standing along the bridge, just having a drink, having a chat with each other.
So as I was walking, as I was saying, Eryelle, what the hell is going on with this Wings of Auvrelan, whatever this is? Anyway, and I turn around.
And as you turn around, there's no one there. As a matter of fact, just a dog had just started barking, just wagging his tail in front of you.
Dog?
Yeah, just a stray dog.
Simon Ghost.
Wow. Hello there. I don't know you. Yori!
Poof! The cat comes in back again, and he just starts just hissing at that dog, and then the dog just starts running away. He's just whimpering at the same time.
Well done.
Anything else, madam?
That was uncalled for, but that was really funny. Well, I think I've lost those two. Would you be a deer and try to find them for me? Thank you.
Here we go again. So he just-
But okay.
So he's bounced out of there.
Okay.
And the next time you see him, he's kind of like almost 50 feet up in the air and bounce back up. So
Okay.
he's kind of trying to look at for an aerial view.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, anything else that you want to do?
While I wait for his report, I'm gonna just mingle around with these people with the intention of, finding a good lodge where I can perform and maybe get free food and drink.
Okay. So,
Food and lunch.
before you do that, you also know, because you are a part of the performance troupe, you do know one tavern in which the likes of Brittany likes to frequent. It's a tavern / inn. It's very cheap. It's about 1 gold piece a night. Called the Salty Priestess.
I don't connect.
But you start to ask around the people, but make a charisma check.
What?
No. Actually, no. So let's interact with some of the people there. I mean, most of them are men, but just 1 or 2 women just sharing a drink with them.
Are they being rowdy? Is there music in the air?
Not very rowdy. Not as rowdy as you would.
Dusty Butcher.
That's Dusty Butcher. But they are having a casual conversation.
Okay, and just having drinks.
The other day, I saw a dragon without a tail.
Couldn't you believe it?
They have such dragons around.
Well, I have never in my life.
Evening, gentlemen.
Oh,
Hello.
there, lady.
Hello.
Lady.
Good day. You look smashing.
I think he or she wants to play the guy.
Okay.
Why don't you do that?
How can we help you?
Excuse my horny friend here. A little tipsy.
Oh, well, that's
Would you
alright.
like some ale?
I would, thank you.
Oh.
What does she look like? I'm imagining a mustache.
Please describe yourself. Because I'm
Okay, ginger hair, ginger mustache.
Is he a dwarf?
No, he's a human.
He's
a
human.
Okay.
Like a potbelly kind of thing
Yeah.
situation.
The pinstripe.
Is his
clothes.
beard wet with ale?
Yes.
Okay.
Dripping.
Looks like it, yeah.
He's blushing.
My gentleman is a brunette, kind of polished hair, also with mustache, with his sleeves kind of like rolled up.
You look to be the sober.
Yes.
Oh.
Mary, bring us some ale. Give this lovely lady ale.
No more for you, though. Says,
You piss
says Mary.
Oh, come on, give him another one. He's alright.
Another round.
She just like rolls her eyes and just walks away.
Yeah. So I just. Is there a seat next to them?
There are no seats. They're all standing on the.
Oh, okay.
On the of the bridge. Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind me joining the two of you.
Oh, we wouldn't mind at all. A lovely lady like you. On a lovely night like this one.
Yes, I've heard it before.
Oh, I bet you have.
Is there any way we can talk in private?
Oh, well, for us too. I bet there's a room upstairs.
The other guy, who you thought was a gentleman, is kind of just starting to raise his eyebrow a little bit.
Oh my. Is the ale here yet?
No.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just end it with that and just what have I gotten myself into? Waiting for that ale.
Okay. Yori still can't seem to find them.
Oh, and I keep asking Yuri.
Yeah, but we move back to Eryelle. Eryelle. And Fafnyr.
Alright.
So you want to follow a band of dragons outside the city?
Well, they are trying to serve Bahamut.
I'm just concerned about your gold.
Well,
I mean, what are you gonna buy?
Fafnir is less concerned about the
I'm
gold.
not gonna give you gold.
Well, Fafnir is not asking from you. But Fafnir wants to know more about this temple.
Yes.
Hmm.
Perhaps we should go. But it is a bit late, and we do need some light to find our way around. We don't want to get ambushed on the way there. I mean, we have to be smart about this. If she's trying to lure you, the gold, then
Well, she's trying to lure me tomorrow, not today. So I see no point of being very careful or overly cautious.
I think we should always be overly cautious. I may not seem like I always am, but yes, perhaps we should.
Very well.
I mean,
Would Isabelle like to object?
we've heard about these dragonborns terrorizing other towns, so I think we should be a bit more careful. Elves, they're a bit different. They're just haughty.
I try to. Fafnir tries to head back to the temple.
Okay.
It's still open. And
Why are you going there?
like Fafnir said, he wants to know more.
As you do make your way back, you actually do notice on the far side of the bridge like, the rowdiness and stuff. But this part of town, most of the temples have all been locked, as in barricaded, just to close for the evening. And in fact, you can see like this gnome just trying to climb his way up onto most of the streetlights and put out the streetlight one by one.
Oh.
So it is becoming more darker on that part section.
Well, it's closed. Perhaps we should look for our holy priestess.
Yes.
As that was happening, Yori does spot them, but not before you kind of hear hey! And like as we go back to you, somehow you've attracted 3 or 4 more gentlemen.
Where's the ale, you dirty old hag?
I know, right? Well, did you see me on that podium just now? I was just kidding around. I hope no one else in here is.
You were that priestess, weren't you?
Well, it was just, the first one was so late, and
Yes, keeping us waiting.
Oh, you gotta keep us holy now,
well, please keep yourself sober there, gentlemen. Yuri, have you found them? Go ahead.
Like, oh, there they are. Yeah, they're by the temple.
Oh, well,
Mary, the bartender, just comes in and just starts serving. Okay, gentlemen, leave some room for me. Just starts putting like 4 or 5 beer mugs in front of them.
and she's joining us?
Yeah. So no, she's putting it down, making a jolly way. But at that point, the men have all but surrounded you.
Oh. Well, gentlemen,
Yes.
I'm quite
Do you have around a veil on the house?
You've had. Oh, my goodness, that's the 5th you've had.
What do you mean on the house?
One of them starts shoving you on the shoulder.
Mm.
Have another round. Come on.
Would you like some rum?
Oh, yes, sure. And this is, I'm feeling a bit, I've drank a good 3 mugs already.
Constitution saving.
Yeah. Let's see how I can take it. Ooh. Constitution. Just Constitution?
Yeah.
11.
You do start to feel a little bit tipsy.
Feel dear.
Your self-awareness becomes a little bit less at the same time.
But I still know that I need to find a place to live.
Yeah.
To sleep in. Please, gentlemen, please calm yourselves down. I'm getting a bit warm here. Could you please give me some
Oh, well,
space?
it is a bit hot in here. I bet it's because of you.
Yes,
flattered by
and like,
Uh,
please give me some room and just try to push out of there. I think it's best for me to leave now.
Gentlemen, I think she wants a room.
well, I'd be happy to accommodate you.
With my own room?
Oh, why don't we share?
I want to share.
We want to share.
Sorry,
The guy behind you
No,
kind
I
of
wanna
gets
share.
starting to get
Hey,
all
I wanna
handsy.
share.
But sir, please! And what's
No,
my
I
name?
want to share. I want to share.
Random door.
Sure, I run the board, kind of starts going in between the legs, and just starts trying to.
I want to see the priestess.
Oh my
I
god.
want to share.
I want to share.
I conjure a mage hand and start to, give me a hand.
Okay.
With getting out of there. Is it really that enough?
You need to.
Men.
Well, actually, just I can't even slap them.
You need to roll your spell save with disadvantage because you're drunk.
Oh.
I feel so bad about you.
Spell save.
14.
Pass.
What spell save?
Yeah, your spell save attack. Spell attack.
Spell attack bonus?
No, your spell attack.
This one?
Yeah.
15?
Yep. So that fails.
What? Oh, is this a roll? What am I rolling?
Oh, just to see if you can pull off the spell when you're drunk.
So wouldn't I
It needs
would
to
I
pass.
add that one to my spell bonus? And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I fail. Am I? No, I'm not inspired.
Okay. Being a little tipsy,
Yeah.
you realize that you're more tipsy than you are.
Alright, hold it!
I want to
Please! Listen! None of you can touch me tonight.
Oh.
Because I don't swing that way. Okay?
Do you swing the other way?
I'm a girl,
Mary, get
so
over
shut
here.
up! Shut up, all of you! I have a girlfriend, right? She's coming this way.
You
oh.
guys noticed the commotion, but
But tomorrow I have a show in this town somewhere next to
Do we go
Ion.
in because we hear her voice? Yeah.
sure. From a distance, you actually hear that familiar priestess voice.
No,
But more angry this time.
and slurring.
It's luring you towards the bridge
Yeah.
where you are now.
Yeah.
So you continue making your speech.
Yeah. So I was saying that I'm apparently, trying to deceive them that I'm a lesbian.
Okay.
And I
Very good.
yes, I have a show tomorrow, so maybe you can see me there tomorrow. And I'll have a song for each of you for giving me these bugs of ale, which I really like.
Okay.
But
Okay.
where is that room? I want my room.
Okay. Make another Constitution saving throw because you sound a little bit more drunk than usual.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god! I fail.
How much?
Hey, wait. Is this a disadvantage?
Yeah, with disadvantage. Because you're already drunk.
Oh. No, it's a 7.
A 7.
Here's the
Yeah.
rum, young lady.
Not only are you now a little bit more tipsy, you can't seem to hold your balance well. But after your rallying speech, the men have kind of been are turned off by that. So they have decided to kind of just disperse and just continue their drinks. But while that was happening, Fafnyr and Eryelle do come up to you.
That's what.
Are you slurring?
Sit down.
I'm tired.
She's slurring. Would you like some more ale, young lady?
She can barely stand at this point.
Oh.
I go straight to Fafnir, who seems. I think by now I have like
Trust.
I know that he can handle whatever weight.
Yeah.
So I just like cling by his arm.
Fafnir, I think you should.
Okay, over your shoulder.
Yes.
At that point,
Okay, gentlemen. Okay, move away, move away. Is this, yeah, you see this dragonborn? Her bodyguard.
okay. All the guys start going. You start drinking. So you head up back north. I mean, where exactly are you guys going?
Drunk, see you guys.
Try to look
For
around. Yeah, anything.
Wait, are we staying at the salty priestess?
I don't know.
It's beyond my control.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to us.
She's
Now.
just rambling right now.
And I get more water.
Yes, you do need more water. Hydrate yourself.
Any inns outside? Other than
On the street, no.
no.
In fact, most of the establishments have their lights closed now, except for the street lights that are going back to the northern part of the city. There are turns left and right, which may lead you into the other part of the districts. Make a investigation check, both of you. Fafnir with disadvantage because there is a drunk lady screaming
Still is.
on you.
I got the same number twice.
Oh, 3.
3. Okay. What did you get? Sorry.
Investigation, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Still a 6. Yeah.
6.
Oh, 5.
6 and 5. You're wandering about now. It's almost 9 o'clock. You're kind of tired now because at this point you haven't really eaten anything. Just wandering for the next 20 minutes before you guys realize you guys are lost.
Huh. Well, doesn't Ysabelle have that the assistant?
Have I passed out?
Not yet.
No,
Oh.
you're
Just
Still
drunk.
rambling?
rambling
There.
on,
Where are we?
causing him disadvantage for anything.
Where are we?
We're lost.
Lost?
Lost in the
Yeah.
city. All the establishments are closed.
They were suggesting that if Yori was around,
Uh-huh.
that is all.
That's all.
Yeah, maybe he can help.
How drunk am I now? How what's the time today? How long am I?
It's about 9.
Yeah, it's late.
It's late. It's getting to the point where you guys are almost exhausted.
Ysabelle, here, drink some water. Come on.
Okay.
The
Water helps.
the salty
Sober her up.
priestess. What is it again?
It's the tavern.
That's me. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Perhaps
How
we
do,
should
how,
head
do,
back.
how do I make myself not anymore, not drunk
Not
anymore?
drunk anymore.
You
It's gonna be
waited off for
very
an
hard.
hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yita, how long has it been?
It's been the better part of an hour since you last.
Yeah,
had
so
your
she'll be a
last
bit
lunch.
tipsy, but not
Oh, okay.
drunk.
Okay.
She just needs to drink.
Constitution save.
Do I have an advantage?
With
You're trying to.
disadvantage.
You guys are trying to.
Yeah, she has 10.
Oof. Same. 14.
14. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Just tipsy.
kind of recovered from it, but your mouth starts to feel a little bit dry,
Here you go.
as if you could use it.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Wait, what are you giving me?
Water.
Okay. And I just drink it. Did I embarrass myself?
No, you made it was a great show.
Oh, well, I do that, don't I?
We're heading back, trying to find the
You're still on him.
Yeah,
on
he's
his
on me.
shoulder.
Why am I on your shoulder?
You can
You are
barely
drunk.
walk. Like the ghost is.
Well, this works well for me because I don't really like to walk around. I'm a bit honest, like when I'm tipsy. Okay.
Ghost is sniffing.
Yeah,
You-
just waiting for vomit to come out.
As oh, where in the world are you two taking me?
We are lost. Can we have assistance from Yuri?
Oh, okay.
Would you like to stay in the Salty Priestess or somewhere else?
Well, that is the only inn
I'm
that we
pretty
can.
sure you can get discounts there.
What?
No, since the
Since when are you guys into that?
no, I mean
Just so.
Technically, because you're a performer, you can get free lodging for anywhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
anywhere. Yeah.
As long as you perform for them.
Yeah.
But,
Oh. Is the streets empty? Really empty?
generally empty, but you can try and see if there are like a few people walking around.
I mean, I don't. What? Eryelle, aren't you a noble girl? A girl? Noble girl?
slurring.
Oh, I need to tell that water again. Yes, aren't you a noble girl? You shouldn't. You wouldn't want to go to Salty Priestess, would you?
Right now I'm
I mean-
really tired.
I actually don't really know where that is.
Everybody makes
Okay.
a perception roll.
Okay. 19.
13.
13.
Despite being the drunkest of them all, you are the only one that kind of heard it. At this hour, it's quite unusual to hear a horse carriage that's being drawn out, and you kind of hear it to the right side of your hearing.
Did you hear that?
Footsteps.
Just like the rolling of carriage.
Is it going towards us?
It moved from like one side to another side, not directly at you,
Okay.
but it sounds like it's about a street away from you. One block away.
Shall we follow it?
You guys didn't hear this.
Yeah, you guys didn't hear.
Okay.
I'm still on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yori, show yourself.
As a Hellcat.
Yeah.
Shows it. And Wolf seemingly just unselling.
And you guys,
And it
you
will attempt to do the same thing to the dog. And no reaction, unfortunately.
this is the first time you guys have seen
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Any comments?
Cat. Some form of cat.
Excuse me, I'm a flying cat.
It talks.
Yes, you've heard him before.
Oh wait.
Thanks for this tasty butt, by the way.
That is your fault.
Yes, it was. And I liked it. And smiled.
I give him an approving nod. Anyway, Yori, I am not in a good, Can you find us a place to live?
Is she drunk?
Yeah.
Go!
Okay. Adam just starts bouncing again and just goes up. And you see him again up in the sky. Just starts to.
I think by now I
move
just
to your right.
don't. I just let him do and just.
You can't see through him.
Actually, now I will. I don't really need to be. I'm on him. I'm safe. No, I can see through him.
Yeah.
But I'll be blind and deaf
Yeah.
while I'm on him. I'm doing that.
She's very unconscious at the moment.
She's gone.
Her drool starts. She's dripping on one side of her cheek.
Yep.
And drops on Ghost.
And Ghost kind of just starts to like put out his tongue just to get a bit of the liquid.
He's like, no.
He'll just lick your face.
Uh,
Oh, Ghost, no.
You're fine as you kind of vamp out, kind of see the vision of yours.
I feel very sane.
You
As
see a more lighter part of the town, not particularly lively, but it's still lit up.
Mm-hmm.
It does seem more of a high street area. It does look presentable. And what you just heard, you saw a horse-drawn carriage, which is lacquered brown with gold trim, with two white horses pushing through, and it kind of just stops in front of this very, very luxurious-looking inn. The inn that you saw was called the Bowman and Sphinx.
Bowmans and
Sphinx.
Sphinx.
The Bowman and Sphinx. Yeah.
How far is it from where we were?
It's actually about 2 blocks away,
Ah.
just behind some buildings, which you can't really see unless you go around that corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, am I sane? Why do I keep saying sane? Sober in his mind, or huh?
Yeah.
I'm sane. Sober. I'm sober.
Same, not too sure.
Okay. Okay. So, I tell him to fly back to where we were,
Mm-hmm.
and he flies back.
Okay. So
He flies back, and I tell him to perch himself on my butt, because I'm being flung
which
like
he
this,
does.
right?
So you see this feline just like standing,
Flying
Sit,
cat.
sit, sit
Yeah.
down.
and just sitting on his ass, on her ass,
Oh, she's drooling.
kind of just looking at his mistress.
And I look towards these two.
So where are we going?
Greetings from Yori. I talk through Yori. With, I think his mouth is just but my voice comes out.
Yeah.
Yes, hello. I am in Yori now. I am your savior, and let's go that way.
So you
Fafnyr
see
is feeling very uncomfortable.
you see the unsettling look of the demon cat with the voice of Ysabelle just talking to you from over Isabelle's butt, which is over your shoulder. Eryelle has that face on her and can't really think, doesn't really know what to think about.
Well, do you want to sleep tonight in a house or not? Let's go.
Lead the way.
Yeah, you lead
Cat.
the way.
Okay.
Playing cat.
And I tell Yuri to just keep going through the blocks, not to fly too high up to
So we
the
follow.
buildings. Yeah.
Alright.
And as soon as we reach there, I move back into my body.
Yeah, so the Bowman Sphinx, Eryelle knows this. The Bowman and Sphinx is a very, very posh posh chain of inns that are across many cities.
Mm-hmm.
There's one in Arnhem, which is particularly large. So it is a very tall building. It's about 6 stories high, which is quite impressive. The first few floors are made of red bricks, but as you go higher, it's made of like gray stone. It has it has a crest on it, which is an archer and a sphinx that's kind of intertwined in battle together. So as you approach that particular hotel, it seems like everywhere else on the street is kind of close lit now, except for the Bowman and Sphinx.
Mm.
You see in front of it the carriage that was that I described earlier. It's just lacquered brown with gold trim,
Right.
2 white horses just carrying, and the driver is wearing a very square blue hat, kind of like a uniform with white, again white gold and bits of silver trim as well. As you step in closer. 2 gold cloaks step out of the carriage.
Right.
And at the same time, they're almost trying to see if the area is secure. They kind of look back into the carriage and kind of gestures that it's okay to come out. Out steps 2 ladies, human.
Oh.
One is middle-aged, very plump, stout. She's wearing a maiden's hat, and a handmaid's hat, sorry, and the other one is as well, but she's more younger, almost teenager-like. She's very thin build, short black hair, as opposed to the graying hair of the other one. And out comes another boy, about 20, aged. Sleek hair, white pants, blue overcoat, looking very, very noblish. And Eryelle, you need to make a perception check.
11 plus 15.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even from this distance, which is about 60, 80 feet away, you recognize this man as Eric Dormer of House Dormer. He is with your other retainer, Enid,
Yeah.
the lovely old lady, stout and old.
Yeah.
But this new girl, you don't recognize.
Oh.
Yeah, that they are in Humestead for some reason. But I think that's where we're going to leave tonight's episode.
I'm not free. Drama.
Shit!
Well, I'm in trouble.